You are gifted $1 billion by an anonymous donor, but on one condition: you can't wear any clothes for a year. Do you accept it, and what do you do?
Why do these billion-dollar questions not seem to understand what $1 billion is? For $1 billion, I could hire 20 mimes to surround me at all times everywhere I go in my clown car. Edit, my grammar sucks. Prop still does too. For $1 billion you can lock yourself in your house for a year and hire someone to do all of your out-of-house business, including doing your former job, and still have about $1 billion left over.
Is that supposed to be a downside? Only 1 year?
I'm rich AF and walk around wearing a bedsheet like a ghost. I'm eccentric now. Boo.
I'm not wearing clothes now. For $1 billion I could just stay here and feed the ghosts, let friends do my shopping, get a nice tan.
What the weirdest thing you did while you were high?
I was fucked up looking for my hotel in Atlantic City. Somehow got there and woke up the next morning to just hotel being in the search bar of my Spotify. That was my best effort. Got up to leave my bedroom and knocked on the door before opening it to go out.
Years ago, before the internet, was having a panic attack while high, wanted to connect with the Ask a Nurse hotline, but couldn't remember the number. Kept calling 411 asking them to connect me to 1-800-NURSE-ME.
One time my eye was really dry, so I stopped drinking my water and started slowly pouring water into my eye, all of it while I was sitting on my friend's bed, leaving just a bit so I could still have one gulp.
I started to get random sensations all over my body. The inside of my left thigh was getting really warm and I had to keep checking every few minutes to see I hadn't pissed myself. Made a cup of tea with cold water and proceeded to put the entire concoction into the microwave. When I discovered that the door wouldn't close because the mug was too big, I tipped a bit of water from the mug and tried again.
Went to let the dog out and I walked out instead and left my dog inside.
Cashiers of Reddit, do you judge the customers based on the items they're buying? And if so, how? What's your weirdest story?
I make sandwiches, and I definitely judge people who request odd combinations. You want just tomato on a blueberry bagel? Whatever floats your boat, man.
Worked at a supermarket, dude buys $300 worth of cherries. Cleared out the whole area where we had them. We weren't even having a sale. To this day I still wonder what the fuck he needed that many cherries for.
What deserves to be the first Reddit post to 1M upvotes?
Intelligent alien life finally confirmed.
First second-generation moon landing or launching a manned mission to Mars. The latter will probably have a comment chain singing David Bowie songs.
I reckon when Queen Elizabeth II dies, the Reddit post breaking the news will top the all-time list.
EA goes bankrupt.
It'll be something that's taboo in polite conversation, either politics or porn.
A kitten.
What is one of the dumbest things you've done when your brain was on autopilot?
I told my friend you're welcome, after he sneezed and excused himself the other day.
Flipped my Kindle over to read the other side of a document.
Let a coffee machine run without a jug under it. Went to take a shower and had to clean up the mess afterwards.
Tore open a sugar packet, poured it directly into the trash, tossed the empty paper packet into my coffee.
I put my dirty plate in the freezer instead of the dishwasher.
Put a used fork in the trash can instead of the dishwasher. Edit, it's a dishwasher, not a washing machine. Seems I was still on autopilot when I wrote this.
The Watergate whistleblower was named Deep Throat. What should we call this new whistleblower?
Well, that whistleblower was named Deep Throat after a popular porn from that time. So I guess this new whistleblower should be called Stepbrother.
The Hamburglar.
By his real name, 699 and he rolled on another one.
Agent Orange. Also, thanks for handing me the gold and silver in an unmarked envelope, kind stranger in a raincoat and fedora hat.
Holy shit. Now I know why Tootie called herself Deep Toot in the Fairly Odd Parents when she whistle-blew Vicky to Temmie's parents amused.
I can't believe no one has said Tweed Throat yet, and that this will now die in obscurity. Derp Throat. I heard that yesterday and liked that.
Who feels like they have no close friendships?
Me. I have plenty of friends, but I always have to be the one to initiate conversation or make plans. I very rarely get invited places and then everyone asks why they never see me.
Tonight I ate dinner out alone and then drove around aimlessly for 2 hours just to kill time, mate.
My parents were unreasonably strict with me and never let me do anything. Now they wonder why I never go do anything or care about anything. It's like they just forgot about all this stuff that came before. I think that's the most infuriating thing.
Which villain genuinely disturbed you?
Mother Gothel entangled. She's disturbingly close to my own mother. Cruella de Vil always scared the fuck out of me as a kid for some reason.
Frollo, from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Mostly because I didn't realize as a child that he wanted to kill Esmeralda because he was lusting after her.
Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Watching him submerge cartoons in that acid and seeing him with red cartoon eyes on a human body and screeching, "When I killed your brother, I sounded just like this."
The other mother from Coraline. That bitch scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Google is now legally old enough to drink in the US. What less than optimal search results would you expect Google to give you if it was drunk?
Google? I dunno man, just Google it.
All keywords used in your research are interpreted as the word that is right after them in a dictionary/database.
No matter what you type in, it redirects you to the song it wants to hear.
Image searches would be hilarious. You type in hot supermodels and it gives you O.J. Simpson in a thong, and then it's like, sorry, man. Beer Googles.
We need drunk Google as a search option now.
Google, man, I'm hammered, do I look like I know? Ask fucking Bing or something.
Assholes of r/a myth asshole, how did you take the news when you tested positive?
That sub is just one big creative writing exercise. It's almost funny watching total strangers fling shit at each other in the comments. Almost.
I've never tried before, but the only reason I'd post something there is if I know I'm NTA and I want validation.
I was pretty annoyed because I thought it would be ESH, everyone sucks here, at worst, and the UTA, you're the asshole, beat NTA, not the asshole, and ESH verdicts by not a whole lot lol.